How's it going, everyone? It's Liam Carson here, and we're reacting to another episode of Supernatural. We're on episode 16 of season 4. Last time on Miracle Day. It wasn't exactly far off, at least to the town, of course, but yeah, we dealt with a situation where death was, for a short period of time, and it wasn't possible, so yeah, and it was really, really great stuff. Of course, we had well, I wouldn't say the exact fallout of what happened with Dean and Sam from episode 14, but you could, like I said, you could really feel the vibes, especially in terms of Dean's language, especially, and in some semblance Sam as well, because I think he was just trying to, make things go to the way they were before, especially with the fact that Dean assured him everything was fine. So, yeah. But we also said goodbye to Pamela as well, which was really, really good, and I really liked her. So, yeah, really sad stuff. But I'm excited to see what this episode holds. So with that said, let's get into episode 16 of Supernatural Season 4. Let's go. Ugh. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. And they won't be able to see that shit either.
Like I said, I'm just getting tired.
He's done.
Well, get angry.
I think with everything that's just happened.
Home, crappy home.
Yeah, he's tired. He's done.
Winchester and Winchester.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
We have Alistair,
Great. You should be able to name your trigger man.
but he won't talk. Alistair's will is very strong. We've arrived at an impasse.
Oh.
Yeah, well, he's like a black belt in torture. I mean, you guys are out of your league.
That's
But
why we've come to
Dean-
this student.
Oh, no.
You happen to be the most qualified who said anything about asking.
I hate him. I fucking hate him. I mean, oh. Damn it. Mood. I mean, I feel like Castiel is a bit uncomfortable, and Uriel just he just doesn't give a
He's
fuck.
bound.
You know, I'm starting to think Junkless has a better sense of humor than you do.
Uriel's the funniest angel in the garrison. Ask anyone.
What? Are you? Is that supposed to be a joke?
What's going on, Cass? Since when does Uriel put a leash on you?
My superiors have begun to question my sympathies.
Your sympathies?
I was getting too close to the humans in my charge. You. They feel I've begun to express emotions.
Now answer the question.
Well, what? You'll walk me over? But then, maybe you don't want to.
Oh, he's
Maybe
creeping
you're
inside his head.
not scared to.
Fuck you,
Let me hear it,
creepy
Not
bastard.
entirely. You left part of yourself back in the pit. Let's see if we can.
Can't get the job done. Something happened to him downstairs, Ruby. He's not what he used to be. He's not strong enough.
Oh,
And you are.
he's
I will be.
And you're
it's
popping
like
my rack
he's
for
taking
close
the
to a
bullet
century.
for
Can't
Dean,
stall forever.
or
John
he wants to.
Winchester, my good little girl. He broke in 30.
Shit.
You're just not the man your daddy wanted you to be, huh, Dean?
He's trying to get the better of you. No, Dean, don't.
Let's get started.
Shit. This is not what I mean. This really does hurt, because after what Dean went through. Oh no. No. I mean, at least you're not doing the hand. Look, as far as kinks go, this ain't it, okay? Sheesh. That's gonna be
There's that little
great.
girl. I wondered where it went.
So at least we know now how he's, I guess, getting a bit stronger. Oh my. Oh no. Oh shit. Hey!
Who are we to question the will of God?
Unless this isn't his will.
Then where do the orders come from?
I don't know. One of our superiors, maybe. But not him.
Someone could twist God's will. You never know. I mean, we know how much of a dick Uriel is.
That weeping bitch.
Oh.
That was the first seal.
Shit.
Seal shall be broken when a righteous man sheds blood in hell. As he breaks, so shall
I don't
it
think he's
break.
lying. Shit. Shit.
Mellow it all to you, Dean Winchester.
Oh, he's cracking. Oh no, Dean. Oh my god. And. Oh my. Ah!
Leave me, son. I wouldn't lie about that.
No, I don't doubt it.
You won't be there to see it.
You should talk to your plumber.
Shit!
Pipes.
Fuck. Nah, I mean, that can't be just an accident, the pipe.
Looks like God is on my side today.
I don't think so, bud. Shit. Come on, Castiel. Let's go, bud. Ah. Well, that's great. Oh, hell no. It's game over, buddy.
Stupid Patrick.
Who's murdering the angels? How are they doing it?
You think I'm gonna tell you?
Yeah, I do.
Shit. And that's... Oh, my God. No.
She would kill 7 angels. Oh, she'd kill 100.
Castiel's just watched this like, what the fuck?
Go ahead.
Liam's concerned as fuck, people! Hell would be a mercy for Alice. Oh. Yeah. Okay, so that was intense.
Put him in there. No. Because you can't keep a simple devil's trap together.
I don't know what happened. That trap,
Was sabotaged.
it shouldn't have broken. I am sorry.
This
Yeah,
whole thing
you can't be reckless like that.
was pointless. You understand that?
I
The
bet it
demons
was fucking
aren't
Uriel.
doing the hits. Something else is killing your soldiers.
Perhaps they're losing the war. Perhaps the garrison is being punished.
You think our father would?
I think maybe our father isn't giving the orders anymore.
Someone is playing
Maybe
you like
there
a
is
damn
something
fiddle.
wrong.
Shit the fuck.
Well, I won't wait to be gutted.
What is this episode?
Anna. I'm alone.
What do you want from me, Castiel?
I'm considering disobedience.
Oh yeah.
Good.
No, it isn't.
No. I'm sorry. It's time to think for yourself.
Free will. Basically, it's you gotta take your own steps. You gotta ride the bike on your own, buddy. Without the like, stabilizers or all of. Oh
truth is, the only thing that can kill an angel
Fucking hell.
is another angel.
Fucking hell. Fuck yeah.
You.
Of course it had to be
I'm
him.
afraid so.
And you broke the devil's trap. What were you gonna do, Uriel? Were you gonna kill the whole garrison?
I only kill the ones who said no.
You
Others
You
have
son
tried
of a
to get us.
bitch!
Now please, brother, don't fight me. Help me.
Long time. I am.
Waste this clown!
No wrath.
Matters into his own hands.
No God.
That's blasphemous! Anna!
Maybe. Maybe not. But there's still me.
Queen!
Yes.
I never
When
doubted
we
that.
discovered Lilith's plan for you, we laid siege to hell. And we fought our way to get to you before
Joe
you.
started the apocalypse.
Shit. Oh.
And we were too late. You have to stop it.
He's getting a bit more clarity now.
The apocalypse? What does that mean?
Dang.
Hey, I'm not strong enough.
Dean.
Well, I guess I'm not the man either of our dads wanted me to be. Find someone else. It's not me.
Oh my god. Oh, Dean. Fuck. I gotta say, that was really, really devastating in terms of, well, it's not just Dean finding out that he jump-started things, and like I said, I never doubted Alistair for 1 second. Especially because he knows how, like, he doesn't need any kind of cheap tactics or whatever in order to get to Dean. He could just spit out the truth. And the truth is that Dean broke the first seal. And he knows that Dean's gonna feel like shit learning that information. I mean, you even saw him freeze and question everything. But, I mean, it just hurts with Dean just, not just learning about the fact that he broke the first seal, but also there is a lot of pressure on his shoulders, and, you know, there are so many, I would say there are so many burdens, not just in terms of what he has to do, but also his identity as well. Because Dean is carrying a lot of pain, not just in terms of his experiences in hell, but, I mean, you even heard him say he's not strong enough, and he's a disappointment to his father. There is so, like, his shoulders are breaking because of the amount of burdens that weigh on his shoulders. I mean, this was a pretty big episode. So much came out in this episode, not just from Dean's side of things, but Sam as well. But, and of course we had what was happening in terms of the angel side of things, with Castiel not even knowing who's the true face of God, really, because he's just taking orders on behalf of, on behalf of God, really. And there is that twisted mindset, especially with Uriel. Like, I fucking had a feeling he was behind the sabotaging and all of that jazz. Because he's been a constant asshole. Like, every time he has appeared on screen, he has just been foaming at the mouth, getting his jollies at being a fucking asshole. And yeah. But yeah, I mean, it was pretty big stuff in terms of Dean and Castiel as well, like, especially with Castiel's nature and him questioning his identity as well. So, I mean, that was an episode. Sheesh. I mean, there is just so much to reflect on with this episode, and I have to say, this is probably one of my favourite episodes of this season so far. Of course, we've still got, like, about several more episodes left to go, but still, this was intense, not just in terms of Dean and the emotions he was going through, of course, torturing Alistair, but also what was happening in regards to the Angel side of things. Because you got a lot of doubt going on, you got deception, I guess you could say, especially with the fact that Uriel is on Team Lucifer, I guess. So, yeah. Yeah, it was just really... And then there's Sam as well. And, you know, the gears are starting to turn in my head in regards to what is going to happen in regards to Sam. But I'll get onto that in a moment. I just don't know where to start because this, like I said, this episode was a lot. So, yeah. Man, I mean, Uriel... See, this is the thing. I have despised him in regards to how much of an asshole he was and everything. But in his mindset, there is that weakness in terms of God and his creation of the humans, and not just that though, but I guess how there is that kind of hurt in regards to Lucifer just being banished, because he was once upon a time a member of the upstairs. And with the fact that there is that skepticism, that's it, the word, not skepticalism, in regards to God and all of that, he's just like, I'm not really sure about this. And because Lucifer didn't bend the knee to humanity, I guess, there is a bit more of that respect, you could say. So... And not just that, though, but there is that lack of connectivity to God because of the fact that, you know, the moment humanity was created, they weren't really his, like, Uriel and the other angels, well, those he did convert, I guess you could say, they didn't believe that they were God's children. God's children was suddenly the human race. And, you know, with Lucifer, he had such a immaculate presence, I would say, to you heard Uriel talk in awe in regards to Lucifer. And now there is this idea of, hey, Lucifer can be free, and, you know, we can, the plan is conversion, of course, so... But obviously he takes things a bit... I mean, this is what I'm saying, though. Uriel, in his mindset, is doing the right thing. And, you know, with God, he has become a bit weaker. With those who rejected the conversion, they are the weak link. And they want to kind of establish the old order, really. Hence why Lucifer has to emerge, really, so we can bring him back to the light, really, or be in awe with him, should I say. Hence why the human race deserves extinction. So that way that, it's kind of like the good old days, really, in a sense, when humans didn't exist, where, Uriel was pals with Lucifer, so, but he's, going about it in a very, very, very bad way, of course, so, but this is what I'm saying, though, like Uriel believes what he is doing is fine. So he's not the bad guy in this scenario, and yeah. But I mean, I had my suspicions because of the fact that Uriel has just been very, very, very much an asshole in my eyes, because of the fact that he's had such disdain. Especially, well, he even has tried to correct Castiel. I mean, you even saw in the beginning how Castiel had to essentially straighten up when he already had doubt about what was going to happen in regards to Dean torturing Alistair. He knows what Dean went through. He knows that this is not going to be great on Dean's mentality. And boy, it wasn't, because it wasn't just the fact that, hey, it's going to be, deja vu, really, or the turntables. It wasn't even that in the end. Because if anything, Dean got more tortured, even though he was the torturer, which is sad. But with everything that came out, and that final scene as well, yeah. So, but like I said, you even saw how Castiel was not too pleased in regards to what Dean was going to be tasked to do. And yeah, Uriel said, no, he's doing it. Don't care. So, but obviously there was also the plan that, because with him trying to free Alistair, I guess he could essentially, I wouldn't say kill two birds with one stone, but he wanted Dean dead. The blame could be pinned on Alistair, and yeah. So yeah. But I am really, really glad that we are getting to see Castiel continue to, well, this episode was the biggie in terms of his conflict, and you even had Anna say you have to have your own independence. Basically, you have to choose for yourself. I can't walk you through this if you're having these kind of skepticisms, because he was already very conflicted. When was it? Episode 10? Yeah. And here we are right now. In this episode was the biggest, and it even started, like I said, in regards to him not feeling too pleased in regards to Dean torturing Alistair. More so because he did have that, I would say, connectivity with Dean. Like, he has grown, I say, a bit of a soft spot for Dean. More so in regards to that final scene where he opened up. But I feel like this episode was the biggie for him. So, pardon me. You even heard him say that he was considering. And like I said, with Anna, you've got to walk your own path, bud. So, and with that conflict, Uriel tries to open that door, really, but it's wrong, especially in regards to, they fought tooth and nail to try and extract Dean before he could break the first seal. Castiel, should I say. And you've got someone who wants the seals to be broken. And not just that, though, but it's going about it in a very, very draconic way. So... And... It is very, very interesting because Dean's already having very, very massive doubts in regards to his brother, and you've got Dean, you've got Castile, should I say, feeling very, very conflicted in the direction his brothers go, because Uriel's going in a very, very dark direction. Sam's going in a very dark direction. I'll get onto that in a minute, but I do find that very, very interesting. So, you know, Dean and Castile can bond, etc. Like feeling blown about the fact that their, you know, brothers are going about things in a very dark direction. So, or at least, you know, Uriel is, because he, like I said, he's just been going about saying shame, die, and then to those who just do not agree with his wonderful world. So, yeah. But it was just very interesting learning more about the angelic side of things. And not just the viewer getting a good understanding in regards to how certain angels are feeling burnt in regards to what God has done, especially in Uriel's case, in regards to the fact that humanity created, the actual children of God have been pushed aside. And not just that, though, but there is that skepticism in terms of God's will. And yeah, so it, and not just that, though, but you even saw at the end Castile being honest, open with Dean, and he doesn't really know much. He doesn't even know what the heck is the next best step forward. So yeah, I just really, really thought that was really great stuff in terms of learning more about the angels. Having Anna come back as well, that was really, really nice to see. But yeah, it was just really, really great stuff. And like I said, in terms of Uriel and what his plans, it is basically it shouldn't really come as... I mean, I say it really shouldn't come as a shock, because some people might be like... Oh. But if you think about it, with his disdain for the human race and all of that, and him revealing his... Well, I wouldn't say like the, you know, grand villain or whatever, but, you know, when a villain reveals their plans, etc. Well, him revealing about, you know, I want, you know, Lucifer to be, you know, we can reunite and all of that, and the humans can just go back to being wiped out, etc. So, yeah, like I said, there's a very interesting mindset in terms of Uriel, if you want to place your mind into his, basically, and how, you know, God has now decided well, in his mind, God has pushed his actual children to the sidelines, and humanity has become the more dominant children in his eyes. And not just that, though, but there is that, like, conflict in regards to God's ideals. And, you know, like I said, he believes what he's doing is not wrong, that he is doing what is right. There is a lot of skepticism in regards to that faith in God. So, and because there is that respect that Lucifer didn't bend the knee, yeah. So, but like I said, it's just very interesting because it's not a black and white scenario, is it, in regards to Uriel's mindset? I mean, I personally think he's an ass, given, you know, his interactions and all of that. But like I said, if you put your mind into his, and, you know, so, it was just really, really great stuff. So, yeah, I mean, we didn't get too much on Sam, Well, I say that. I mean, we did get quite a bit on Sam, but in terms of screen time focus, I guess. And now we know how he's getting a bit more of a increase in terms of power and all of that. So, yeah. So, like I said, the gears are starting to turn in my head in regards to where things are going to go. Because with Season 3, and I think I mentioned this in the last episode, I'm not sure. But I think in Season 3, it was, I think, inevitable that that Doomsday would hit Dean. Because, I was just thinking about it all that time during Season 3, and I'm like, I don't want to say it, but I can't see there being a happy ending for Dean. I want there to be, but we'll see. And it's the same with Season 4. The seals are getting all... I mean, there are hundreds of seals, aren't there, I believe. And you only need a certain amount of number to be like, welcome to the end of times, bitches. So, and if Dean broke the first seal, I feel like it's going to be very, very poignant, especially in regards to the concerns of Sam, in regards to my concerns with Sam and how much darker he's getting. I feel like it's going to be very, very poignant in a very, very, apocalyptic way, I guess, that Sam is going to be the one to bring about, everything. Especially in regards to how he has been essentially groomed as well all this time in regards to, basically being Yellow Eyes' #1 fan. There's, I don't want to say there's a full circle vibe there, but I mean, I feel like, it might be just because of the whole brotherly aspect as well, because Dean breaking the first, Sam could break the last. But because of the way that he is getting darker and darker and darker, I feel like it just makes sense in regards to... Ruby obviously isn't helping matters in regards to, hey, have a bit of blood, etc. And that's, fueling the already demon blood that's already in Sam. So, and obviously making him stronger, as evident by this episode where he just completely obliterated Alistair. Not sending him back to hell. There was a fate worse than sending him back to hell. And even Castiel was like, fuck. But they've also stated their concerns in regards to Sam, him and, I guess, Uriel. But they've stated their concerns in regards to Sam. And he's just getting more and more darker. I mean, you even saw his face when he was racing to where Dean was. It was like, I'm gonna kill some assholes. Anyone gets in my way, they're getting toasted. So, and like I said, in terms of Ruby, yeah, she's not helping matters. And I don't know how to feel because, like I said, she's not helping matters. And I want to believe that, I don't know. Because there's a part of my head that's saying she's going to inadvertently assist in terms of all the seals just being broken by having Sam be the be-all, end-all. And it's not like, you know what, this has been my plan all along. But she is helping Sam become stronger in order to save lives, etc., no matter what it takes. And that basically means, I guess, give Sam a bit of demon steroids, basically. Yeah, I want to believe that it's going to be a big whoopsie doodles in regards to what will happen in regards to Sam breaking the final seal. But I feel like that's the direction it's going to go. Like I said, there is that kind of, I guess, parallel. If Dean is the one that break the first seal, Sam could be the one to break the last seal that will bring the end of days, really. And yeah, but it makes sense in terms of Sam getting a bit more darker and all of that. And I mean, that's been a concern all season long, but now that we have an idea that Dean was the one that broke the first seal, as well as the fact in terms of, you know, how is Sam getting more powerful? I feel like the dots are starting to connect, but we'll see. But yeah, the way he just obliterated Alistair, and the way he threw concern in regards to Dean when he, I mean, obviously he's going to look out for his brother, but there, like, you could see it on his face in terms of how devastated he was that Dean was going to be the torturer once again. So yeah, but oh, Dean. I mean, when the idea was first proposed, I mean, it was obviously a bad idea in my mind. It was like, you know, you can't put Dean through that again. Because, like I said, I mean, it's not, I don't know, because, like I said, we have several more episodes, but it's not like, you know, there's a huge time skip in between episodes or whatever. It's still going to be, like, within a year. Again, it's not that recent since Dean escaped hell. And now he's back in the role of the torturer. Granted, it's Alistair, but what Dean, we know that Dean's been beating himself up in the matter of the monster he became. And he's already delved into the idea that he was weak, etc. And this episode did not help matters. Because, yeah, like I said, Dean was more tortured than Alistair was. Alistair was just getting his kicks out of the torturing, because he's not gonna, I mean, given who Alistair is, he is not going to crack easy. He's not gonna crack like an egg. And yeah, Jensen did a fantastic fucking performance in this episode. Like, with the way that he was just trying to blot out the intimidating comments from Alistair, to the moment where he was thinking, did I really break the first seal? And then the ending scene. Even the beginning, where he was just like, I'm tired. And now, I find it very interesting. I mean, obviously, this whole situation has made Dean tired, but I find it very, very interesting how we began with that, and this episode just made him more exhausted, even telling Castiel find someone else. But he's now being told, and at least, you know, Castiel's being honest, he's now being told, I mean, if you're the one who broke the seal, you can be the one to, stop shit from escalating and all of that. But there's so much weight on Dean's shoulders, added with the self-doubt that he is feeling, especially with the fact that his dad was stronger. I mean, you even had Alistair go to him in saying, oh, your dad was stronger than you. You cracked, and in doing so, you broke the first seal, so congratulations. I mean, Dean was already feeling really, really bad about himself in regards to how he cracked, even if it was like 30 years and then he cracked it then. He was already feeling bad, especially with the fact that he became someone that he shouldn't become. But now he's been added with more information that he was the one to break the first seal. And, you know, I don't know about you or me, but if I was told that I kickstarted the countdown to the apocalypse, I would not be feeling too hot, personally. So, yeah. But, you know, Castiel's trying to put some assurance to him. And like I said, at least he was honest, but this was a big episode for Castiel as well. But yeah, it's not going to help the tired sentiment Dean was feeling already at the beginning of the episode. And now he's being told, you've got to torture him. Like, and there's some consolation to Castiel. He wasn't really feeling it either. It was just Uriel. But obviously, we've delved into that matter. But like I said, you could see, and again, credits to Jensen, you could see how he was trying to put on a strong front by, like I said, trying to blot out Alistair's comments, but you could tell, and I think, you know, it's how we've gotten to know Dean all this time. You could tell, yeah. So, yeah, it's just really, really sad in regards to Dean's mentality, etc. And yeah, just with how Alistair was goading him, John was stronger than you, and just learning a bit more about Dean's experience in hell as well as obviously the big drop about him breaking the first seal. Yeah, so I can't really blame him for saying, I'm done, I'm throwing in the towel, because like I said, beginning, Dean was done, and this episode just sent him on a further spiral downwards. So yeah, and you know, if you're feeling that, I mean, Dean was already feeling about like before all this shit, Dean was already feeling that pressure from his father. And now you're getting told that your father's stronger than you. That, yeah. So, and now you've got all of this weight on your shoulders. So much you can carry. It's like carrying an entire house on your shoulders. That if I was to describe it, I don't know if I'm over exaggerating things here, but with the fact that you've got your concerns in regards to Sam, you got pre-existing, I would say, anxieties from, you know, how to appeal to your father, and the fact that your father's stronger than you. You've got Castiel saying you're the one who can stop the apocalypse, added to the fact that, hey, you started all of this shit. And of course, you're juggling that with your experiences of hell. Like I said, it's not going to go away like that. Yeah. I mean, you just think back to when Dean broke down in episode 10. And, you know, the fact, yeah, I don't know how he can do it, because, yeah, that is so much to carry. So, yeah. But overall, this was a fantastic episode. Like I said, one of my favorites. So much came out. Yeah. Pretty intense stuff. So yeah, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You guys take care, and I'll see you guys next time. Toodles!